My name is Andi Stanfield, and I am the owner, creative force behind True Blue Quilts. And I started my YouTube channel of the same name about a year before I signed up for VSA, because I need to reach more people in my business. And I had been in other courses about building an online business and how important video is to that piece of it.
So where would you say you were at? I know you talked a little bit, you were dropping some breadcrumbs there, but where were you at before Video Strategy Academy when it came to that video content piece?
I was trying to do it myself. I was dabbling in my YouTube channel. I was trying to, compile all the best practices from the hundreds of tutorials that are out there. Everybody talks about, well, you don't have to buy a course because all the information is out there, but it's like being in front of a fire hose. You don't know which voice to listen to, and you hear one bit of advice and you may try it once and then you go hear something else and you go in a completely different direction. So I was, literally throwing spaghetti at the wall, trying to find what the best way to do it. To use YouTube and to use video in my business, what the best way to do that would be.
So you were aware video was important. What were you really hoping, or what did you really want video to do for your business?
Well, the ultimate goal is to be running online quilt courses because I am a teacher at heart. I don't really have an interest in having a storefront and sell anything other than the patterns I design. I really enjoy teaching people the craft and the artwork that they can create through quilting. And this day and age, we're a digital culture now, and so I need to be offering my services online, and that's the goal. And I had, again, through these other business gurus that I have found over the years, they all say, you need to have at least 1,000 people on your email list before you launch a course. And my email list was minuscule. And they're like, well, one of the good ways to build an email list is to be out there on video. So I'm, putting two and two together and seeing how YouTube and video can really be a growth benefit to my business.
Since there are all those gurus and you're watching all that free content, what ultimately made you decide to jump in and invest in Video Strategy Academy? What was that kind of tipping point for you?
Well, obviously you offer a lot of free content on YouTube. So I came across you there and enjoyed your style. I think that's really important whenever you're considering a business coach or a business investment, is having that rapport. And I felt very comfortable with that style. I think at the time you had done a short challenge that I participated in and enjoyed that. And I was hearing little bits about a membership group, and I was like, well, I want to get in on the group because I do better when I have other people around to learn with and to bounce ideas off of. And the other business groups I was in, not everybody was focused on video. So I really wanted that spotlight and that group that was all going to be working on the same aspect of our business. Even though VSA has a huge variety of business opportunities, everybody comes from different industries, but we all have that common viewpoint of trying to get our message through on video.
When you did dig into VSA and you really started putting it into play, how long did it take for you to see a change, or how long was it till you had that moment where you were like, wow, this is working?
I just have plugged along because it's been about a year, and I would say dramatic growth in the last 3 months or so. Obviously, the benefits start right away when you start implementing the workflow, and the video game plan is worth the price of admission just to streamline the workflow and the specific questions and structure that you've given all of us to plan our videos and work through everything from planning to filming to, even the templates for getting it out onto other social media platforms is really, really key. And I saw my channel grow. I was just looking at the numbers from, I was only around 150 subscribers almost a year ago, and slowly growing, celebrating every single little person. I know there's real people behind those numbers, and then now I'm approaching 1,000. So I'm have really seen that dramatic growth that just snowballs, and it's exciting to watch it happen faster and faster as I implement all the components of this YouTube marathon. Everybody says it's a marathon and not a sprint. And so you have to commit to the long haul. And yeah, it's been a great journey.
What else have you experienced? Like, what other wins, aside from numbers and stats, like what wins have you personally felt because of Video Strategy Academy?
I really enjoy the collaborations. And as I said, having access to the Facebook group and the group calls. I've been in other business courses where the name that promotes the course gets you in the door, and then you don't see that person again, and you feel let down. Yes, the content and the value is still there, but having that personal touch, having conversations with you, Trena, to look at my channel is so amazing. It's really, really special, and being able to give ideas and get feedback with the other people in the group. I think you've really cultivated a wonderful community inside of VSA.
Have you found it's easier to do video or quicker to create video content now that you've learned kind of like the inner workings that Video Strategy Academy teaches?
It has definitely stepped up the professionalism of my videos, because I've never been a shy person. I'll just get out there and, just do it. It's fine. If I do vertical videos before YouTube allows that, no big deal. I'll have big, ugly black margins on my, my first 10 videos, no problem. So, and then just going through some of the modules and learning how to do, green screens and transitions and B-roll, and how to get all that coordinated to really give a professional feel, even though I'm doing this myself. It gives you the confidence to up-level your videos, and it's just been wonderful.
I know you mentioned the Facebook community a little bit. What other tools or aspects of Video Strategy Academy do you think is your favorite part?
I would have to say the video game plan, having those Google Docs that, it's a downloadable template. I make a copy, and I've been using that consistently for, in however many months it's been since you released that. And then having the additional Canva templates for specific titles and things. And it just, every single thing is so value packed that the modules are well thought out and given to students at a good pace, to where it's not an overwhelming amount that you get 10 minutes in and think, oh, I'm never going to finish this. It's digestible pieces, but at a pace that keeps you moving and keeps you going towards, it's not like you spend weeks talking about the theory of video. You get right in and you do it, and you can see those results in your business right away.
So what would you say to somebody that's like, oh, I think maybe I want Video Strategy Academy. I'm not sure if it's worth the investment. I'm kind of overloaded with courses as it is. What would you say to that one person on why you think Video Strategy Academy is totally worth it?
When you find the right fit, you're willing to pay any price, and VSA is the right fit for entrepreneurs that are ready to make that commitment to video, because it gives you the game plan that will get you in front of more customers and help you craft your message to spread your, whatever that motivation is for your business. It will support you in that. And it's the best bang for my buck that I have found. And I have tried a lot of different things. So the community aspect, the great curriculum, the ongoing support. We have, the monthly calls, the guest experts. It's really the total package.
Where are you now because of Video Strategy Academy?
Because of VSA, I am well on my way to just continued growth. It's a marathon. I said that. I know I'm not near the finish line, but I didn't expect to be. I want to be in business 5 years from now. So putting this strong foundation in place fairly early on means that I have a routine. And we know the best athletes, we just finished the Super Bowl, all those athletes have a specific routine, and VSA has strengthened that routine for my business in terms of not getting burned out on weekly video content. It allows me to make it a piece of my business and not this overwhelming monster of a chore that has to get done every week. It's, there's so many specific strategies that can be tweaked to so many different industries. And that's the beauty of it, is that we have those core concepts and we have the group to bounce ideas off of. And it just gives you the motivation to keep going.